Hello you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can see, I am sitting on the floor again. I kind of like this setup a little bit better. I feel like I'm closer to the camera. I feel like it's a little more personal with you guys. I also really like the lighting and the setup. Also, excuse anything you can ever see in the background. I have a very simple apartment. I live by myself. I'm also in the middle of cleaning it because my mom is coming to visit me for 2.5 weeks. So anything you see in the background, I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I'm kind of just going with the flow. I kind of film as I feel it. So here we go. So what I really wanted to focus on today, you guys, is physical health. So my previous 2 episodes that I have filmed and recorded for you guys that you can go back and click on if you haven't watched them yet are mental health and emotional health. I really think that mental, emotional, and physical health are all connected. I keep saying they are a trifecta. You really need all 3 of them to make sure that you're at your happiest and healthiest state of being. So I really wanted to focus on physical health for you guys today so that we can kind of broadly cover each topic and why it's so important. And then for the rest of my series, I really want to start diving into deeper subjects with you guys, things that you guys want to talk about. I want you guys to be leaving comments down below of any topic that you want me to talk about, anything that you want me to get into. Maybe it's a little bit more of like a niche level of emotional, mental, or physical health. Make sure you guys comment down below. And then I also already have some segments planned for you guys as well with a bunch of different people when it comes to physical, emotional, and mental health as well. So get excited for that. And what I really want to focus on today, you guys, for physical health is really taking care of your body and why it's so important. And then also to giving yourself a break from judging your body. I think we all do it, whether you're a man, a woman, tall, short, doesn't matter your body structure. I think we all have a tendency to pick our bodies apart and focus on the things that we don't like. So I have a lot of tips for you guys on how to kind of mitigate that negative tension towards your body and to kind of have a new perspective or a positive light on your body instead, and how you can kind of build that relationship with yourself. So this is something that I'm very passionate about and that really excites me. And I'm actually going to break this episode into 2 different segments for you guys. As I told you guys in my last video, I actually struggle with a mental imbalance myself. I actually struggle with a eating imbalance. So when I was in middle school, I had a severe eating disorder. I struggled with anorexia, and then throughout my life, I also struggled with binge eating as well. I say an eating imbalance now because while that's always a part of me, I have now controlled my disorder and letting my disorder control me. So I no longer consider it a disorder. Again, this is kind of a unique way of thinking. Everyone might not be open to it. That's totally fine. I'm not saying this is right, but this is definitely how I reflect and think of mental imbalances personally. I think I know so many people that have a mental imbalance and are the strongest people. And in some cases, they don't let it control their life. They take control of it. And then I know other people where it is so severe that it is a mental disorder. It has turned into something where they need to seek help because of the severity of it. Again, everyone is different. Everyone handles everything differently. So I want to break it up into 2 segments so that in my next episode, I can really open up to you guys about my eating disorder, what I went through, and how I really turned it around and took control of my eating rather than my eating letting it control me. So that is a very vulnerable topic for me. I actually have opened up to very few people about it, but in the end of the day, if I can help other women who struggle with an eating disorder, that's something that's really important to me. And that's something that makes me really excited. I'm so sorry. Hold on one sec. Sorry, you guys. I gave you a warning. You're going to see me a little teary-eyed during some of this stuff. It's emotional and it's scary for me, but it's also something I'm truly passionate about. I just really want to help other people. And I love people. I think there's good in all of us. And it really excites me to start to open up to you guys about some of this. So sorry about that. Good to go. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is physical health. Taking care of your body is so important. Your body, I know as cheesy as it sounds, you hear it all the time, your body is a temple. You need to take care of it. It's the space that you live and breathe in every single day. And if you are not taking care of your home, you are not going to be taking care of your health. So I think the 2 most crucial pieces, or actually I should say 3, 2 of them kind of go together, eating and exercise. So those are the first 2. what you put into your body and how you exercise your body and take care of your body is going to dramatically affect your emotional and your mental health. It affects your clarity of thinking. It affects your emotions and how easy it is to process them when you have a good state of being. That's something that's directly correlated. So eating and exercise is number one, and then number one and number two, if I can count. And then number three is sleep. You need anywhere between 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. Everyone's a little bit different. Some people can function off of like 6.5, but really trying to hit that window of 7 to 8 hours is crucial. You actually cannot make up sleep as you go along. So if you lose sleep for 3 nights in a row, trying to sleep in for days after that actually doesn't help. Your brain already lost that sleep and it can't be made up. So those are the first things I want you guys to take a look at in your habits and your everyday life. Like, are you taking care of those things? Because I promise you, your mental and your emotional health will be affected if you are not. So I think really making sure that you are kind of putting those checkpoints throughout your day to say, am I taking care of my body? Am I doing the things that I need to be doing so that I'm in the happiest and healthiest state of being? And I think one way to do this, you guys, if this is something that you struggle with every day, is actually just putting it into your schedule. I know that sounds silly. It seems like it's super easy to do. It's like, well, do you think I haven't thought of that? But if you start to make it a habit, it actually becomes way easier to do. So a good example I have, drinking water. You need to drink so much water throughout your day. And again, there's physical results that happen in your thinking, your way of processing, obviously your body being hydrated, and how you just kind of feel overall as a person. Drinking lots of water and staying hydrated helps with that tremendously, even with energy levels and all of that. So something that I started to do is I would set time increments for myself throughout the day. So at 1 p.m. I want to have 2 of my water bottles finished. By 3 p.m. I want to have 4 of my water bottles finished, and so on. Before I go to bed, I want to have 1 8-ounce glass of water before I drift off to sleep. You will wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, so I might not recommend that one. But you see my point. If you start to kind of put checkpoints in your day to kind of check in with your body and how you're feeling, that will help tremendously. Same with eating and working out. Put checkpoints in throughout your day to say, what have I eaten today? Is what I've eaten a good reflection of what I want to be putting in my body? Is it a good reflection of what's going to take care of my body? I think that's really important. And the same with exercise. Have I moved my body yet today? Am I feeling stiff? Do I sit at a desk all day? I also think having a buddy for this is amazing. I used to have girlfriends back home that I would text and I would let them know, like, oh, I did so good today. Like, I ate healthy. I also went to the gym today. It was amazing. Or if it's a coworker, someone that sits right next to you, oh, let's go walk up and down the flight of stairs a couple of times to get our bodies moving. Whatever it may be. That is so crucial and important. The second thing I want to talk to you guys about, we all do it. I don't care who you are. We all have a tendency to pick our bodies apart. And as I just disclosed to you guys, I've done that time and time again, and probably to a deeper and more severe degree than a lot of you guys have, given the fact that I did have an eating disorder. I think we tend to do this every single day. We pick apart the body part we don't like, or if we see cellulite, or if we see a love handle. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I want to give you guys a wake-up call, and this is something that helped me a lot through my eating kind of phases, I guess you should say, or my eating experiences as I fluctuated throughout my eating imbalance, is you giving your body love instead of hating your body or resenting your body is going to go so much further in changing your habits than it would otherwise. So for example, let's say every single day you're like, I hate my love handle, I hate my cellulite, like, oh my God, I hate, like, it makes me so ugly, it's disgusting. You get so into your head on hating that body part that you start to despise it. You don't even like that section of your body because you've worked it up in your head where it's such a negative connotation and negative resented thing in your head that you hate it. It's gotten to the point where you legitimately don't even want to look at it, or when you see it in the mirror, it makes you sad, it might make you depressed. I'm here to tell you guys, if you switch your perspective to say, I love my body, and if it's not in the state that I want it to be in right now, I need to show my body love. I need to take care of it. I need to love that body part and know that it needs extra love to get it to where I want it to be, and your whole world will flip. I promise you. So one area that I struggle with constantly is the back of my legs. So I am fairly tiny. I have like a 000 waist, but then I carry my weight in my butt and my thighs and my hips. So I do have a little bit of a butt for my body structure, but my thighs, because of it, I definitely get that little pocket of cellulite right underneath my butt and between my thigh. And again, I've gotten to the point where I love my body, even if I have things I struggle with every day. We all do. I'm not going to resent my body. I refuse to. I've gotten to the point where I've built a relationship with my body. I love my body, and I'm never going back. But I do have certain days where I'm like, you know what? Cellulite's popping out a little more than it usually is. So what I do in that case is I say, okay, I love my thighs. I love the back of my butt. I love the back of my legs, but I'm not showing it the kind of love it needs to thrive and to be in the condition or the state that I want it to be in. So in that case, what do? I say, what have I eaten today? When was the last time I went to the gym? Did I do the proper workouts and exercise to show that part of my body love? Oh, no, I didn't. So want to know what I'm doing? I'm neglecting my body. I'm neglecting that part that maybe needs a little bit more love and attention. And I promise you, your whole habits and your whole way of thinking around that body part will change. When I say I don't want to go to the gym, instead of being like, oh, the gym, my body's in a crappy state anyway, I don't like what my body looks like, I say, no, Danielle, go to the gym. You do need to show that part of your body love. You haven't gone in a while, and that part of your body is feeling neglected. It starts to almost make you feel like you have a duty or an obligation to your body because you love and respect your body now rather than resenting it or hating it. And a rule that I always like to give: how you talk to another person and how you treat other people is exactly how you should talk to yourself and how you should treat yourself. You would never, ever tell a guy friend, a girlfriend, a brother, a sister, a mom, or a dad, ew, you look disgusting. The back of your leg looks so fat. What are those love handles? Like, gross. And if you are talking to your family or your loved ones that way, you need to stop. That's unacceptable. So first of all, I really hope you're not talking to them like that. And if you are, please take a long look in the mirror and work on yourself. Please watch my other videos. We can get you there, I promise. But the point is, you would never say that to someone that you love and care about. So why are you saying that to yourself? Why are you treating yourself that way? You're a human and you deserve love and respect just like anyone else. So telling your body and your mind negative things is perpetuating that constant state of negativity and feeling like your body isn't good enough. And not to mention, it's worse. If someone says a comment to someone, let's say someone's walking down the street and someone says a rude, mean, nasty comment to them, that is of course going to hurt their feelings. That's going to go to the heart. They're going to question it, which literally makes me feel like, that gives me like anxiety. Like, I want to throw up at that thought. I hate when people are mean to people. Anyways, if someone's walking down the street and they say something mean to them, that's going to go to the heart. They're going to think about it. But you know what? In maybe an hour, 2 hours, a couple days, that thought is probably going to drift away. You live in your own head. If you are telling yourself every single day that you're fat, you're not good enough, you're not in good shape, you're not worth whatever you think that you should be worth, or whatever you think you're not worth it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You hear those thoughts 8 billion times a day because you're in your own head. If you don't love and respect and care about yourself as a person, you're not going to get anywhere because you're never going to be able to escape. If I am having a bad day, I can take a walk, I can run around the block, I can go to the gym, I can leave the environment in which I'm having like a negative experience. You can't leave your own head. It's a part of you. So you have to build that relationship with yourself and that trust and love for yourself so that, again, you can take care of your body and your state of being in a healthy and progressive way, something that's going to help you make those changes, something that's going to help you move forward, and to really truly live the lifestyle that you want to live. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I want you guys to think about that the next time that you have a negative thought or you're worried about something with your body. I want you to truly ask yourself, when's the last time that you looked in the mirror and just told yourself, like, I love you. Maybe we have some stuff to work on, but if we don't love each other, we're not going to get there. So that's a challenge I have for you guys. I think that's a really good way to start to kind of change your behavior. And another thing that I do as well is I also keep a journal at the end of my day. It's called a gratitude journal. So I actually write down something that I'm thankful for every single day, and something that I love about my life, love about my situation, my family, my body. It could be anything. That's something that's really helped me too when it comes to respecting myself and my body and who I am as a person. So I hope this was helpful for you guys today. If it was, don't forget to show that subscribe button some love and give this video a big thumbs up. It truly means the world, you guys. I appreciate it so much. This is helping me get one step closer every day to hopefully becoming a life coach one day. That is my ultimate dream. And if you have not checked out my last 2 videos, please go watch those as well. They all kind of tie into one another and kind of mix and blend. And honestly, you need all 3 of them. You need the trifecta. You need mental, emotional, and physical health to be truly, truly happy. And again, I think they all feed one another. So I will see you guys the next time I film, and this will be part 2 of my segment. And this will really be me opening up about my eating imbalance and how I used to struggle with anorexia and binge eating. If you guys have any questions that you actually want me to answer during the video, please comment down below and I'm going to read all of them. I will answer any questions that you guys have, and I'll give you guys really kind of my full story and also what I did to cope and how I changed my life and turned my life around. So I will see you guys next time I film. Bye. Mwah.